Okay, Mrs. Kodak, this is such a beautiful home.
Thank you.
And thank you so much for welcoming me.
We're happy to have you.
And I'm guessing this is your son, Owen?
Yes, this is Owen.
Owen, so nice to meet you.
Thank you.
Don't get up. Oh, you are up. I'm sorry. And your mom tells me that you love to tell jokes, and that's oddly enough one of the things I also love to do. I do it professionally, and I have been for a number of years, but we have a show, a talent show, and we would love to have you on the show.
Really?
Yeah. This is Tanya, who is our camera woman, and Katie, my assistant.
Hi. My assistant, Furbrain, which is my cat, is named Callie.
Did you just refer to your cat as your assistant?
Well, not exactly.
Should we play that back so Owen can hear him saying it? Owen, have you written any jokes that you might want to try out for the show?
I could try it with some jokes.
That'd be great.
What has 6 eyes but can't see?
I give up.
The 3 blind mice.
That is a great joke.
Is it okay if I push buttons when I tell a joke?
I'm not sure exactly what you mean.
I'll show you. What has 6 eyes but can't see?
I give up.
The 3 blind mice. Whoops. Wrong button.
Well, that's the risk of having buttons. What's making that sound?
It's a sound machine with buttons that express different stuff.
You know, I would suggest, and Owen, this is just from my own experience, that you don't get too dependent on that.
Sorry.
I made some mistakes when I first started out as well, and
I'm only 10.
That's a good point. Yeah. Maybe you could do a few in a row if you want.
All right. What has 4 eyes but can't see?
2 blind mice?
Well, that apparently doesn't exist.
Let me see. So it's not. What about one very old?
Can I just tell my joke without you trying to answer it?
Okay.
Mississippi.
Are you changing the subject?
No.
Is that the punchline?
Yep.
How does Mississippi have 4 eyes?
Well, actually, they're not eyeballs in this joke. And this, it's like the letter I. MISSISSIPPI.
Well, technically that's true. Oh, and I've written a few jokes that I thought maybe if I told them to you.
Sure.
This is the first one. Last night, my sister raced me upstairs. I gave her a head start, but I won anyway. We don't really have an upstairs, but I didn't want to confuse her. Oh, and I'm guessing that joke didn't really didn't crack you up, right?
No, not really.
It seems to me pretty foolproof. It starts out with last night my sister raced me upstairs. I have you there, right? You can imagine it. I gave her a head start, but I won anyway. You with me so far?
Yeah.
Then I say, we don't really have an upstairs, but I didn't want to confuse her.
I sort of got it the second time.
Yeah. It just isn't the kind of joke that makes you laugh.
As fun as these jokes are, I just feel they're really not Owen's or his friends. Sort of, that's not their humor.
That's fair enough. Let me try one more. Once I was waiting for the bus.
John, these are great jokes, but we were hoping that maybe Owen could do some of the stuff for you.
Okay, Owen, you think you could do one more joke?
Yes. What do you call a gym when a lion's inside of it?
What do you call a gym? A jungle gym?
Correct.
Can I tell you how you would say it in a professional setting?
Sure.
You would say something like, you'd make it seem like it really happened. I went to my old school the other day, and they've converted every part of the school, including the gym.
Wait, just one question. What does convert mean?
Oh, when you change something from one thing to another kind of thing?
Oh. So should I say it now?
Yeah.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I went back to my old school last week, and they had converted everything, and now in my gym, there's a lion in it, so now it's just basically the jungle gym.
Now that works. Now, if you could just hit the laugh, and we'll... See what I mean? They love it. Sometimes you'll be working in front of an audience and there'll be people who are doing what's called heckling. Not only don't they like your jokes.
Is that like booing?
Yeah, if and when that happens, there's some standard lines that sort of work. Tell me just the last line of your joke about the jungle gym, and I'm gonna heckle you.
And now my school's gymnasium is now jungle gym.
Hey, that's not funny. You can always say, maybe not as funny as your face.
Maybe sometimes you don't need a line. If you ignore them, they could see that you were just not listening.